Good morning, good morning, good morning. This is your Monday 707 and I'm your host, Victor Machoka. This is 2025, the year that you are going to step into your next level. All right? Now, this week, we're talking about 5 questions that you need to ask yourself before you jump into entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurship is a very important thing for the economy and for you, for growing your wealth. But when do you jump into it? When is the right time to do it? There are 5 questions that you need to ask yourself, and there are probably more, but we've just been curating these 5 questions and I wanted to share them with you. But before we do that, I need a favor. If you're enjoying this content, probably somebody in your environment would also be enjoying the same content. I need you to do us a favor and click the like and subscribe button, because when you do that, other people in your environment, other people around you are able to see the same video and they get the same benefits that you get, and it helps us to grow this channel so that we can impact more people. All right? So before you join in, before you continue, please click the like and subscribe button. Otherwise, enjoy. This is for you and this is your next level. One of the interesting reasons that you're going to find is pushing you towards entrepreneurship is that you hate your boss. You're in a place where you're a fantastic employee, but you just totally hate working with your boss. You dislike the way your bosses treat you. You dislike the way your workmates treat you, and you feel that your work environment is hostile, and you're thinking, I just need to go and open up my own business. Congratulations. You're right. You're on the right track. Just one problem. Once you get into business, everybody wants you to fail. The people around you are mostly your competitors, and they're looking for you to fail. So the same way your boss is not rooting for you right now is the same way your competitors will not be rooting for you. In fact, your competitors are actively working to destroy your business. The only people that are rooting for you are your friends, family, suppliers, employees. Basically, only the people that need something from you. Now, here's the funny thing. This is exactly what you hate at your place of work. That the only time people are rooting for you is when they need something from you. But you see, this is the exact environment that you're coming into in entrepreneurship. So if you're not comfortable with people fighting you, if you're not comfortable with fighting with your boss every day, you're gonna struggle in entrepreneurship, because in entrepreneurship, it's a fight every single day. You have to build yourself to the place where you get comfortable with the fight. You have to get comfortable with fighting your boss. You have to get comfortable with fighting your colleagues. Let that be an environment that you revel in. If you hate that, I'm not sure you're ready for this. The second reason is this. People who say, I'm not gonna give 100% here. I'm not motivated. So at this place, I don't give 100%, but in my own thing, I'm gonna give 100%. When I open my own business, I'm going to give everything that I've got. It's a lie. It's a lie, man. You see, your brain does not understand the difference between fake and reality. Your brain only understands habits and words. Everything that you say is real. This is why when somebody has been abused when they were a child, and for example, they were told you're useless, even if that person becomes a CEO and they're earning an 8-figure salary, or they are multi-billionaire, they'll always have low self-esteem because those words continue ringing in their mind. So your brain only understands reality and habits. So if you are in the habit of slacking off at your place of work because you're not motivated, guess what? You're going to carry that habit into your own business. Let me put it this way. If your boss is trying to fire you, or if your business is trying to fire you because you're lazy or because your work is substandard, you're not ready for entrepreneurship. Because for sure, your business will fire you. You have to be able to switch it on at your place of work for you to be able to switch it on at your own company. If you can't switch it on at work and bring your A game at work, you're never going to be able to bring your A game in your own company. You have to build yourself to the place where your company cannot afford to lose you. When your company gets to the place where they can't afford to let you go, then probably you're ready for entrepreneurship. But here's the funny thing. The irony is, most people that are at the place where the company can't afford to lose them, they can't afford to resign. They're too comfortable to resign. And so you get too comfortable, you don't want to resign, and your company is throwing money at you, and yet that is a sweet spot. That's a spot where you need to leave. That's the spot where you need to challenge yourself to get out of there and try your own thing. So if you're at a place where they're trying to get rid of you, if you're at a place where you're struggling to motivate yourself and you can't bring your A game at your place of work, then most likely you're not ready for entrepreneurship, because it's going to demand from you every day. Which brings me to the third point. If you are looking to find your own free time, as in you don't like the fact that you're overworked at your current place of work, you think they're working you too hard, I'm sorry, man, but probably this is not for you. Entrepreneurship is not for you either. Because whatever it is that your job is demanding from you, I guarantee you, your business will demand twice as much, especially at the beginning. If your job is demanding 10-hour days from you, your business will demand 12-hour days from you. Entrepreneurship is definitely not for lazy people. So you have to develop the habit of building up your capacity for hard work, your capacity for pushing yourself, working in the middle of the night, working for little gains, the hard yards. So if you're still at the place where you hate the fact that your boss is driving you, you hate the fact that your current job is pushing you too hard, then you're going to struggle in entrepreneurship, because nobody's going to wake you up in the middle of the night. Your bills will keep you up in the middle of the night. All right? So that's something that you have to look at. Number 4, if you are concerned that you're not growing fast enough at your place of work, your salary or your position is not growing fast enough, and you're impatient, then you're going to struggle in business. You're not ready for that, because in business, it takes years to be able to build a successful business. It takes a long time. It takes a lot of sweat, and your business grows slowly. So, for example, making 100,000 in employment is very different to making 100,000 in business. So, first of all, it takes a lot for you to make 100,000 in business. Secondly, it's not all yours. So, for you to actually take home 100,000 in your own business, you need to be making like 1,000,000 shillings. Pay your bills, take care of everything, take care of the future, and insure the future. And then now you can put money in your pocket. So it's so much more work to take home 100,000 in your own business than it is to take home 100,000 in employment. So if you're the kind of person that needs to grow every 2 years, every 1 year, 6 months, you want a promotion, then you're going to struggle, because sometimes you're doing the same thing in business for 3-4 years and you're not seeing any change, but the marks that you're getting is just staying in the game. So these are some of the lessons that business will teach you, and you have to ask yourself those hard questions. Number 5, if you feel that you've got it all figured out before you get into business, you have your business plan, you've done everything, and you think that you've got all the bases covered, and that's the reason why you want to get into business, then it's going to be difficult for you. Why? Because business is about curveballs. Mike Tyson says that you never know, everybody has a plan, and they jump into the ring with a game plan until they get punched in the face. And as soon as you get punched in the face, instinct kicks in. So your business plan is good, it's important, but your passion is more important than your plan, because your passion is going to sustain you once you get punched in the face. When life happens and throws you a curveball, I remember last year, we were ready, we were doing well, and then come March, floods just came in. And the Fred's Ranch is an open place, so it's people come here, they enjoy the environment, but we don't have a lot of shade because people want to enjoy the environment. And business was beginning to pick up, and then suddenly out of nowhere we're in floods. And you can't blame anybody. This is a natural disaster. Floods all over, roads were cut off, and for 1 month our business plan just went to the dogs. Then the floods are over, you're like, all right, so let's start picking up. The rain starts coming up, Easter starts coming up. Next thing you know, Gen Z protests. Totally something that we did not think about. Again, roads are being blocked, people can't get out of their house. And basically for like 5 months, you're struggling with external factors that just threw your business plan down the drain. If you don't have the passion, if you don't have the ability to pivot from that, change your game plan and change your tact and come up with a new idea, it'll crush you in a short while. So your business plan is good. It gives you confidence and it takes care of the important bases, that the predictable stuff, but your passion is more important. You have to have the capacity to pivot, the capacity to turn things around and come up with a new idea and think on your feet, because life in entrepreneurship is going to throw you so many curveballs that you don't get in employment. In employment, you wake up and you tell your boss, hey, I'm so sorry we had floods, but I need to get paid. I'm so sorry there were Gen Z protests, but I need to get paid. As long as I work here, I need to get paid. Your only fear as an employee is the day that you get fired. But when you're an employer, you're thinking of 100 things that could go wrong. And so your gift is not in your plan. Your gift is in your mindset. The mindset of preparation and passion, knowing that whatever happens, I'm in this for the long game and I'm not going to back out. So these are some of the things that you need to look at. 5 things that you need to look at. All right. And if you answer in the affirmative for these 5 things, if your answer is correct, then probably you're ready to do this.